In this video, you're going to learn about modifications that are actually highly illegal. Although modifying our cars is probably one of the funnest things we could ever do, we also need to know which ones are actually illegal. Luckily for you, you clicked on this video. I'm Jeff from Modern Muscle 213, and today you're going to learn about modifications that are actually highly illegal. First on the list is lifted trucks. Before you boost up your truck or your passenger car, you'll want to check your state's lift laws. Elevating a muscle car or a mid-size sedan above 22 inches will get you a ticket in states like Florida and Ohio. The same goes for trucks topping 26 inches. Some states measure the legal amount of lift by what you add to the factory height. For example, Indiana says you cannot raise a bumper more than 3 inches. Basically, if you need a stepladder to get inside, it's probably illegal. Up next, we have lowriders or hydraulics. Lowriders are subject to various state laws regarding vehicle height. If a car is too low and scrapes, it could be deemed unsafe and ticketed or even impounded. Fortunately, hydraulics are invented as a means around these laws, but most cities prohibit the use of hydraulics while moving. Others ban them above 15 miles per hour. As with vehicle lifts, some states regulate how much you can lower the vehicle. For example, Georgia law prohibits lowering a bumper or suspension more than 2 inches below factory specifications. Maryland has limits in place for those who want to drop a vehicle to the ground. Neither California or Arizona has limitations on lowriders and hydraulics. That's one thing that California doesn't regulate. It definitely regulates everything else. Up next, we have tint. Window tint can be a little bit confusing as tint laws vary from state to state. It's not just tint percentage, a measurement of how much light can filter through the tint, but it also has to do with which windows are covered. Unfortunately, it seems to be selectively enforced as 5% limo tint is ignored by LEOs in some areas. But you can get a fix-it ticket in the town next door. The best bet is to ask a reputable tint shop about the local laws. Some shops don't even install illegal tint, but most will. Other states allow some tinting on the upper edge of the windshield or permit tints as long as they transmit a minimum percentage of light. Cops often carry devices to measure how much light passes through the windows, and they'll ticket you if they find you in violation. Up next is headlights and taillights that are modified. Altezza taillights are one of the first notably visible tuner mods, debuting in the 1998 Lexus IS. The clear and chrome housings look strangely different, but early models didn't bother looking into the DOT certification. The same thing happened with headlights, with varying models of chrome, black paint, and fake carbon fiber, though some of these are illegal. Up next, we have radar detectors. Something that every single car enthusiast needs to prevent getting a speeding tickets. Most states only prohibit the use of radar detectors by commercial vehicles. Other states might have laws that allow radar detectors but will not allow you to mount it on the windshield area, as they claim it might obstruct your view of the road. What a load of crap. So it is legal, but you can still get a ticket for it. Interesting fact, in Oklahoma, for example, where radar detectors are allowed, but the use of one is a traffic violation. Now, does that make any sense to you? Surprisingly, radar detectors are illegal for passenger vehicles in every state except Virginia. Another way to avoid a speeding ticket, and that might also be illegal, is laser jammers. Law enforcement will often use laser guns rather than radar when tracking the speeds of highway vehicles. In some states, more than half of the tickets come from the use of these laser readers. As a result, you might consider a laser jammer for your car. These devices usually sell for about $600 and have ways to deflect or distort a signal sent from a police officer's device. Not surprisingly, they have become illegal in states such as Minnesota, Texas, and unfortunately, California. Up next, we have underbody neon lights. Laws prohibiting additional lighting under your car are meant for people that will pretend to be police on the road. If you read the Pacific laws, they usually ban flashing or rotating blue and red lighting, and spotlights. Some areas have vague laws, and the local city revenue generation squats to do their best to find anything to cite you on this situation. Underbody neon kits are very popular at the turn of the century, especially in Fast and the Furious, but recently the trend has faded. Thank God. Up next, we have nitrous. The reason for its ban is the unknown danger first responders would face in an accident. That high-pressure nitrous bottle can turn first responders into a big giant barbecue. So anything that makes a fireman nervous is banned on the street. Up next, we have exhaust modifications. Although it might be tempting to delete your catalytic converters or adding long tube headers to your car, the chances are you're breaking the law. If any of these mods disable or alter emissions, they are highly illegal. You won't pass inspection with these tweaks, and if any of the modifications pumped up the volume on your engine, you're probably going to stick out like a sore thumb to the cops. Up next, we have light bars and off-road lighting. Light bars come in handy if you would like to take your pickup truck off-road, but driving them on the highways is illegal unless you cover them. Otherwise, these lights can reflect off oncoming headlights and endanger other drivers. Accidentally using them on the road is another great risk. Drivers will struggle to see anything if you're flashing a row of lights in their direction on the road. Unfortunately, cops will definitely pull you over for this one. Last and not least, we have rolling coal. Yes, people spend a lot of time and money altering their diesel trucks to burn far more fuel than necessary, just to make some smoke pour out of their exhaust like a 100-year-old train. Well, there's an extra wear that it causes, leaving a shorter engine life and a loss to power. That's correct, guys. You spend a lot more money to go slower. In states like Texas, Illinois, and New Jersey, this can result in a serious fine of up to $5,000. Well, guys, these are the modifications that are highly illegal. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys done any of these modifications? Have you actually gotten in trouble for them? Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comments section. Also, if you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you like what you see the channel, subscribe. Thanks again, guys. I hope to see you soon. Until next time.
So where's the office back at Division? Yeah, in the office, baby. Going up.
Subscribe our channel to see mind-blowing videos and click the bell icon.